What's going on, my bears? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Hakata, Fukuoka, and we are at Issou. I guess it's called Hakata Issou, but on the sign outside it just says Issou. Basically, this is one of the most famous ramen places in all of Fukuoka. And not only that, Fukuoka is actually where Tonkotsu Ramen, so pork broth ramen, originated from. It's actually the birthplace of Ichiran as well, if I'm not mistaken. But through a quick Google search and through some forums online, it seems that this is one of the best places, most renowned places to get real authentic ramen. So our ramen's actually here already. You order at a booth when you get in here, and yeah, just from the smell, the second you walk through the door, it smells incredible. So I just got whatever was recommended to me. I just asked him for ofusume, which is a recommendation, and basically he told me to get the second option on the ticket machine. Once you order, you get sat almost instantly if it's not busy, which today is not very busy, so that's pretty great for us. And yeah, I'm really excited to start digging into this. Let's just like mix the noodles around a little bit just to show you all. Okay. These noodles are the thin variant, so more like Ichiran style of the noodle. I'm not seeing like grain or anything, so I guess they're not using the same type of grain as other ramen places use, but that's totally fine. They still look really amazing. The broth itself looks super rich as well. Let me scoop some up for you. I feel like this is a really good tonkotsu broth because you can really see all the fat that's just layered on the top of it. But enough talk about fat and stuff. Let's get our first taste of this ramen. Ooh, wow. Okay. I think I need one more spoonful. Okay. So right off the bat, this is incredibly different to any of the ramens that I've ever had before. The broth itself is extremely rich and flavorful. A lot more flavorful than the broth that you would get at Ichiran, for example. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it quite yet. I feel like it needs a little bit of spiciness or something. But they do have like different condiments on the table, so not really sure what's in there. But here you got some like pickled peppers and some what I assume is ginger, I guess. And then there's also garlic as well, which you can crush using the garlic crusher. This just says ramen on it. I thought it might be a shoyu or something, or not shoyu, a ryu, which is a chili oil, but I guess not. So let's try out the noodles now. Okay, so the noodles are really good. They have an excellent texture, a little bit on the firm side, which is what I like. And not only that, they do actually hold on to the broth pretty well. I'm pretty surprised about that. So I believe the only difference between mine and the normal order, so just the ramen itself, is that mine just comes with an egg, which I have split open for you all. There you go. Pretty standard to get soft-boiled egg in your ramen. Let's just give this a try. Okay. Not the best egg I've had in a ramen, but still really good. Alright, so the last thing to try in this bowl is going to be the chashu itself. So, seems like it's a pretty thick, or pretty thin, excuse me, pretty thin cut of chashu. Let's try it out. Weirdly, the broth itself was very rich, very fatty, but the meat the meat here, it actually tastes relatively lean, so it's pretty interesting. I think the more you sort of dive into this bowl, the more the different flavors, the different components of everything that's in here starts playing together a little bit better. So, my first taste of this, I don't know, I wasn't really a fan, but after having a couple more bites, it's kind of starting to get to me a little. I think definitely what we want to do with this bowl of ramen is to add some garlic. So let's do that. Just get a fat piece of garlic. Just crush it down somehow. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, crushed a ton of garlic into there. Let's just mix that around all nice and good and see how it changes the flavor of the ramen. Hopefully for the better. Oh, that's much better. That's definitely much better. So, for sure, if you guys like garlic, make sure you add at least 1 clove into your ramen. It's gonna make it taste so much better. Gonna give it a little bit of a kick that garlic tends to have. And honestly, the only thing that could make this any better would be some hot sauce, which I'm hoping is actually in here. So just squirt that a little bit. I believe this is actually ryu right here. Let's just mix in the oils. Here we go. Make it all nice and red. Try to make it a little bit spicy, but not too spicy. Alright, now let's give this a try with the garlic and the ryu. Oh, that makes it so much better. That makes it much better. Let's just get a little bit more slurp action for the noodles. Alright, well, I'm gonna finish up this bowl, and I'll meet you guys at my B&B for some final thoughts. I would meet you outside, but it's raining, so meet you at the B&B. Right, so back at the B&B, and final thoughts on Issou. I think that it leans too hard into the fatty nature, the fatty broth of the tonkotsu. I was disappointed just because the amount of fat in terms of flavor was just way too much for me. I think that for me personally, it felt like I was just sucking on boiled fat. I know that sounds really disgusting, but that's kind of like the feeling I got in terms of mouthfeel for the soup base itself. Now, after adding the ryu, the hot oil, and adding some garlic, it made it so much better. But still, I think that for an overall experience, it's probably better if you went to Ichiran. That's just my opinion. I do acknowledge that this is more of a, I guess, sort of authentic because Ichiran is so mass produced now. But if you want to have a better flavor, a better ramen experience, I do definitely recommend going to Ichiran instead. However, with that said, if you are the type of person that loves a fatty broth, this is definitely the place for you. Did I miss anything?
I'm just saying, I drank so much water last night and I still need water.
Okay, well, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Share the video with your friends if your friends are gonna go, or if anyone you know is gonna go to Japan soon. See you all in the next video. Stay hungry.